All right, let's talk about taking control, real control. Today, we're diving into crypto wallets and what it actually means to be your own bank, to cut out the middlemen and truly own your digital assets. Let's get right into it.
You've probably heard this phrase a million times, but it is the absolute golden rule of crypto. Not your keys, not your coins. It sounds simple, right? But the implications are massive. It means if you don't personally control the secret keys to your assets, you don't really own them. Someone else does. This one idea is the bedrock of everything we're about to cover.
Okay, so let's get the biggest misconception out of the way right now. Your crypto isn't actually in your wallet. Your coins, your tokens, they all live on the blockchain. So think of your wallet less like a physical wallet that holds cash and more like a high-tech digital safe. It doesn't hold the gold itself, it holds the one-of-a-kind, super secret key that proves the gold in the vault is yours.
So, if your wallet is a digital safe, what does that really mean? Let's peel back the layers and take a closer look at how these things are actually built and, more importantly, how they protect your assets on the blockchain.
So here's the official definition. A crypto wallet is an interface. It's just a piece of software or a physical device that acts as your personal key manager. It's the tool that lets you send, receive, and interact with the blockchain. It lets you sign off on transactions, proving you own your assets without ever having to show your most important secret to anyone.
So how does this digital safe actually lock and unlock? Well, the secret is this absolutely brilliant invention in the world of cryptography. It's called asymmetric cryptography, and it's what creates this secured two-key system. Now, this sounds super technical, I know, but the core idea is actually pretty elegant. The system creates a pair of keys that are mathematically tied together. They're like two sides of the same coin. Whatever one key locks, only the other key can unlock. And here's the crucial part. Even though they're connected, you can't possibly figure out the secret key just by looking at the public one.
This slide breaks it all down perfectly. Your public key is like your bank account number or your email address. You can share it with anyone, anywhere, so they can send you funds. No problem at all. But your private key? Well, that's your secret. That's your ATM PIN, your password, the key to the vault. It's what you use to sign transactions and prove you're the owner. You guard this with your life, and you never, ever share it with a soul.
So how secret are we talking here? Could someone just guess your private key? Well, let's look at this number. There are 2 to the power of 256 possible private keys. That number is so astronomically large, it's actually bigger than the estimated number of atoms in the entire known universe. So, to put it simply, no. It's not just unlikely that someone will guess it, it's physically impossible.
Okay, a number bigger than all the atoms in the universe is kind of hard to wrap your head around, but thankfully, you don't have to. Wallets are designed to handle all that complexity for us, especially when it comes to the single most important key you'll ever have, your master backup. Now, wallets really come in two main flavors, hot and cold. Hot wallets are always connected to the internet. They're super convenient, perfect for daily use. Think of it like the cash you keep in your pocket. But cold wallets, they're completely offline hardware devices. They're like a fortified bank vault for your life savings. So here's a good rule of thumb. If you wouldn't feel comfortable walking around with that amount of cash in your physical wallet, you shouldn't keep it in a hot wallet.
And this is the question that probably keeps a lot of people up at night. What happens if your phone gets stolen, or your computer crashes, or you lose that little hardware device? Is it all just gone forever? The good news is, no. Thanks to one truly brilliant innovation.
Meet your new best friend, the seed phrase. This list of simple words is the master blueprint for your entire digital safe. With these words, in the correct order, you can rebuild your wallet and get access to all your funds on any new device, anytime, anywhere. It is your ultimate backup, your key of last resort.
And this master key isn't just a random scramble of words. It's actually created through a highly secure, standardized process. It all starts with something called entropy, a source of true randomness, because randomness is the key to security. Then it adds a little checksum, which is like a spell checker to prevent errors. Finally, it maps that secure number to a very specific list of 2048 words. This whole system ensures your backup is both incredibly secure and universally recoverable.
All right, so we get the digital safe, we get the master key. Now we have to talk about how to defend it. Because here's a simple truth. If you have something valuable, somebody out there is going to try to take it.
And the threats you'll face are clever. You've got malware that can sit on your computer and record every single thing you type. You've got phishing scams with fake websites that look so perfect they could fool an expert, all designed to trick you into giving up your seed phrase. And then you have social engineering, where scammers will pretend to be tech support trying to sweetly talk you into giving them access.
Now, hearing all that might sound a little intimidating, I get it. But here is the best part. The power to protect yourself is 100% in your hands. So, let's get into our final section, and let's talk about how you can become the ultimate guardian of your own assets.
So what's the game plan? It's all about following a simple but very strict security checklist. Number 1, use a hardware wallet for any amount of crypto you aren't willing to lose. Number 2, store your seed phrase offline. Write it down, stamp it in steel, but never, ever, ever store it on a device that's connected to the internet. And finally, just practice good security habits. Be skeptical. Don't brag about your holdings. Always double-check addresses before you hit send. This discipline is your most powerful weapon.
This slide really captures the whole point. It's a fundamental shift in mindset. See, when you become your own bank, you also have to become your own head of security. The goal isn't just about owning digital assets. It's about becoming an active, responsible guardian of your own wealth.
Ultimately, this technology puts all of the power and all of the responsibility squarely on your shoulders. So the final question isn't for me, it's for you. Your digital legacy is in your hands. Are you ready to be its guardian?